All right, it's been a month since I've uploaded anything, and I see that I have 10 whole subscribers. So, welcome aboard to the crazy Jack Mac experience. Whatever. So, let's do a little update because it's been a month and it's been two months since the upload of the turnaround video. So, really 3 months since Mike's been here. So 1 quarter. It's been a quarter since Mike's been here. So we'll do a little quarterly review. So things are doing significantly better. I am significantly more confident in the business. I don't hate it like I used to. There's still those days, like in anyone that's a business owner knows that there's always those days, no matter how successful you are, that you hate it. There's terrible days, but then there's great days. It's just it's a roller coaster, and that's how business is. So I'm used to that. I've been doing this long enough to know that that's just how it goes. So updates. The F-150 and the F-350 are officially all cleaned out from all the junk that we were storing in them, and they are now up for sale on Facebook Marketplace. So if you're watching this and you're interested in them, I don't know, they are for sale. The season has finally slowed down enough to where I can feasibly sell these things, because before, meeting up with people to look at these trucks was not honestly worth it to me. It was more worthwhile for me to set up estimates for jobs, to get jobs done. So now the spring rush is settling down now. It's the beginning of June, so April, May gone and over with. June is still like the tail end of the craziness, but it's still, I can feel that it's winding down slightly. We're getting over, we're finishing all the spring cleanups and mulching and all that stuff. That's pretty much at the end, and we're now transitioning into our project season, which is the summertime. So June, July, August, and some of September is all larger projects. So hardscaping, patio installs, concrete work, artificial turf. So yeah, we're starting to really ramp that stuff up. We have several projects lined up, and several more leads that need to get kind of procured into jobs. So that'll keep Santos and I busy. So there's a little update for you. We actually have 4 guys in the field now, which I know was against everything that we were talking about in the turnaround. I know. I just saw that, when we were working in the springtime, we had enough work that was profitable, that we were just working ourselves to death. And one of my former employees from 2 years ago reached out and offered to work with us again. So I said, okay. He was good when he was here. So he's back aboard. So he and Jabe will be taking care of the lawns for me. So I'm kind of going to reorient that schedule a little bit. They're going to be our main mowers. They'll be mowing 4 days a week, 10-hour days. So we have a rain day on Friday. And then Santos and I will be taking care of those larger projects. Obviously, the new guy's Alex. So Alex and Jabe can take care of. They can join in on the projects if they need more hours. So that's in a nutshell. That's kind of the somewhat of an update. We are profitable. There's money in the bank account. One other thing, we do have a part-time office assistant now, which I've had family members help me out with it, but that never works out, because it's they want to work for free, and I feel guilty. I'm like, you can't work for free. But I was never ready for them, right? So I never had any good systems for them to follow. So right now we have an office assistant, and kind of on a whim as well, she reached out to me or saw me on a property, and asked if I needed help with that stuff. And I told her I would give it a thought. So I gave it a thought for a few weeks and did some numbers, and made sure that I wasn't gonna do what I did last year and just run a charity organization again. And yeah, no, the numbers check out. She's part-time, so she'll be working 20 hours a week. So it won't be a monstrous expense for me. But it will help with one of my largest issues, and I want to make this quick because I'm losing the sun. But it'll help me with one of my largest issues, which is just cash flow, just making sure that invoices are going out on time, payments are getting collected on time. Any of those kind of questions towards that are getting answered in a reasonably timed fashion. That, and then she will also be taking care of some of the leads from various whatever sources we're advertising from. So she'll be like that point of contact for new customers to talk to. She will just introduce Jack Mac to them, get the ball rolling, kind of get some details and set up the estimate for me to go do. So that'll be huge, because I honestly miss out on a lot of that stuff when I'm working out in the field. I just get blinders, and I just boom, work as fast as I can, as much work as I possibly can all day long until I physically just can't do it anymore and I have to go home. that's how I've been working for the past 10 years of my life. It's just how I do things. I don't really know any other way other than to just do it. So that'll help me significantly, just to make sure that we're getting jobs on the table, because that was one of our issues that really Mike and I never talked about in the turnaround, was the summertime almost became somewhat of an off season, because we went from having a crazy amount of work in the springtime, but I never set up, enough work for the summertime for us to have profitable work. So that's when we would take on some of those projects that were just to fill up the schedule for the guys, and it's just a waste of time for me. So this year I want to make sure that everything that we do is profitable. It needs to be for my sanity. Everything that we do, we need to make money on. That is huge, and that's how business should be run. So that's the update in a nutshell. So sorry for not reaching out in the past 4 weeks. It's been a crazy May. So, but we made it out alive, and the guys are happy. We got a good little squad, good workers, good attitudes. Work's not a bear with them. Things are going good. Besides mowers breaking down for whatever reason the past week, all the mowers decided to just crap themselves. When it rains, it pours, right? So, but we're getting those fixed up, and back on our feet in a little bit. Always something. Anyway, see you in the next one.